What's going on, YouTube? So this is part 3, 2 months later. Sorry it took so long. Anyways, this is a different PS3. I left it right where I left off of part 2. So once you get it all put back together, what you're going to want to do is get the Rogero Downgrader 3.55 on a USB under the files of PS3 update and then PS3 update dot. I'll leave it all in the description and whatnot. So you plug it all in. You get your controller plugged in with this thingamajigger, and you turn it on. And it's gonna have something that says with this big list. Just hit select and start at the same time, like it says on screen to do, and then it'll begin to install the update. And then this will pop up after you click these two things. So press the PlayStation button. As you can see, this says the version 3.55 Rogero Downgrader. Just hit the PlayStation button. It says checking for update. Alright, so you don't really have to read it, just click over, accept it, and hit enter. And it's going to install. Alrighty, so once the Rogero Downgrader installs, it's just going to restart your system. So if you go over to system settings, or not system update, system settings, and go to system information, you're going to see it's on 3.55 now. So what you're going to want to do from there is install Toggle QA. So go ahead and put Toggle QA on the root of your USB, and then just go to under games, go to install package files, and Toggle QA. It takes only a second to install. Now start Toggle QA. This might take a couple of tries to do at first. It's a little bit difficult to do. It restarts your PS3. So now what you're going to want to do is just go on over and have it like hanging over network settings. And what you're going to want to do all at the same time is left on the stick, down on the D-pad, L1, L2, R1, R2. So easiest way to do it is to do this with your left hand, and then with your right hand do the left stick in these two at the same time. And then you'll see edit viewer, debug settings, and install package files. You'll see all of these pop up. Once you see that pops up, you're good to go. Alright, so once you toggle QA successfully, what you're going to want to do is have your PlayStation off and hold the PlayStation button until it turns off by itself again. Okay, now hold it until it beeps twice. Like back to back. There we go, let go. Connect your controller. Go down to system update. Hit start and select at the same time. Now it's preparing to update. Alright, so yeah, so it just installed. So it's going to say if you want to use your HDMI import, if you're using HDMI, unless you're using a 3-colored standard thing. So Yeah, now you'll see it doesn't say Rogero anymore because it's not on Rogero anymore. It's on KMIA, however you pronounce it. So now, if you go over to system settings and system information, still on 3.55, but you're on custom firmware, not official firmware. And you also notice you have toggle QA. I mean, honestly, you can just delete it. There's no point in it now. It was to toggle your PS3 so that you can install Kamiya, whatever it's pronounced. Alright, so now you're going to want to install the firmware that you want to be on. I personally use 4.75.3 Rebug. So yeah, that's what I'll have in the description below. Alright, so this time you don't have to go into the system recovery by holding the power button. Just go to system setting, update via storage media, and you're going to see 4.75.3 Rebug or whatever version you are choosing. It's my favorite. So yeah, like I said, just hit accept and then hit start. My camera app just closed on my phone. My bad. So it's gonna restart your PS3. I'll show you what I clicked beforehand. Okay, so if you go to system information, now you'll see that the level 2 kernel and the target type are both on DeX. So after you dump your EID root key, rewrite target ID in Flash, and then swap the level 2 kernel. Just hit yes and then yes, and it'll tell you to restart your PS3, and hit yes to that, and it'll restart it for you. So now you're on DEX, which means you don't have to spoof your PS3 to any update. If there's ever any future update on the PS3, you do not have to worry. 4.75.3, you can go online. So yeah, that's basically all you need to do for this application. I always keep it because occasionally you'll need it. Sometimes you can, if you want to go on normal or rebug, those depends what you're doing with your PS3 as to whether you need to be on rebug or not. And if you're having trouble signing in to your PS3 and you know for sure that your console ID, aka CID, SID, is not banned, sometimes you'll have to go all the way to the right and go to the very bottom one and change active PS3 ID to the EID 584CEX. Just hit that and then try to sign in, and it'll let you sign in. Not too sure as to why that does that. It's just random for each console, I guess. Not too sure on that, to be honest. I never have to, but people I've come across have actually had to do that. So that is how to jailbreak your PS3. It's fully jailbroken now. You can install CCAPI, Multiman. To do any of that, all you gotta do is go over to Package Manager, install package, and then hit standard. So yeah, that's basically it. I'll have more tutorials on how to do everything else once I get to it. So yeah, never be signed in when you're on a homebrew, aka anything like Multiman, CCAPI, Ninja, Rebug Toolbox. But like I said, you don't need to have Ninja or anything when you're on the Rebug Toolbox. So yeah, if you have any questions, just mark it below, comment it below, direct message me, anything. I'll be able to help. Thanks for watching. make sure to subscribe.